All right, guys, got Thursday's skill work, got Thursday's WOD, got Peaches whining, and welcome to my dojo. I'm gonna do the video live from my garage today, so we'll see how everything gets going here. For the skill today, we're gonna do some shoulder mobility as well as strengthening, doing some really good burnout type stuff too. So I attached an article. When you go into Sugar WOD, there's gonna be some athlete notes about really high rep stuff. Kind of reinforces what we've been doing with those 20 rep squats and also some of this high rep stuff we're going to be doing today. So for the strength stuff, we've got three-way shoulder exercise and we've got a shoulder press burnout. And for the movements, I have a can opener stretch and a front rack stretch, which can be done on a couch or on a chair or anything like that. The workout we'll go through afterwards. Let's go through the skill because it's a bit more complicated. The workout essentially is movements you've definitely done before. It's going to just involve a little bit of practice. So we'll move on over here to my weight set here. So I've got some jugs. I actually didn't fill them all the way on this one, but we're going to talk about the three-way shoulder. Three-way shoulder exercise we have done before, so some of you have done it. It literally hits your shoulder in three different ways. You're going to get the deltoids. You're going to be doing some front raises, some side raises, as well as some bent over raises as well. So we're getting the front, the side, and the back. The front raise, you're keeping your arms straight, assuming a semi-athletic position here. So from there, you're going to keep those arms straight, and with no momentum, you're going to raise. That's one, that's two, and that's three. So if you have dumbbells, the dumbbells should be stacked tall. So the hands are not in that neutral position. They're actually going to be just in that straight up and down. So thumbs up. From there, after you do 10 to 20 repetitions, depending on how heavy it is, you can do side raises. So from here and out. And for all these movements, I don't want you to just swing them through. These should be, we're isolating those movements. So on the front raises too, this is not the same thing as pausing and raising it up with some intention. So we do 10 to 20 repetitions here as well. And then to get that rear deltoid and some of that scap, we bend over forward. Keep those arms, they don't need to be quite as straight as the other movements. We're gonna raise out like this. What do you think, Peaches? Pretty good? So we do 10 to 20 repetitions like that. So that's what we're looking for the three-way shoulder raise. For the mobility work here, we have a can opener stretch. So after we get the shoulders pumped full of blood, we're gonna stretch them out a tad. So we hold our broomstick, our PVC pipe, whatever we have available to us, up kind of like a sword, not in the ceiling. Then you're gonna bring it back to the outside of the arm. So it's on the outside of the shoulder. Reach across the front there. And you're gonna go ahead and twist like so. So this is an external rotation stretch of the shoulder. Most people are able to lift their arm high enough to get a good front rack, but having that hand on the outside, that's the difference between having a good front rack and not having a good front rack. So we hold that stretch for a minute. We switch sides, grab through the front, twist, another minute at that position. And then the third part, we do a front rack stretch. This can be done on a couch, a bench, a chair. I like this little guy right here because it forces me to keep my elbows in narrow for the front rack stretch. And you want your elbows to be inside of your hands to make it work. So hopefully you can still see me okay. So my elbows are in. From there, if you have a slidey chair like me, you can either move your body or you can move the chair. And as I stretch, oh yeah, this is what I definitely need to do more of. Some of you will be able to get your head way down there, which is great. Within the stretch, you can even move your arms forward and back a little bit. You're really gonna feel it there, right underneath the armpit there. So for the front rack stretch, excellent stretch to do. So again, if you don't have a perfect front rack, those are the two stretches that you need to do. And it makes it extra difficult if you keep those elbows inside of that hand position. Lastly, shoulder press burnout. So no matter how heavy or light you go, this is kind of like a chipper workout. Chipper meaning you have a repetition to meet, you're gonna try to get there as quick as you can. My pressing objects here are gonna be jugs. If you have light dumbbells at home, some big old soup cans, other kind of jugs, something from there, you're gonna do strict press. You're gonna press overhead 100 times. So, say I get to 20 and I'm dead. I'm gonna shake it out. Maybe I get to 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I'm shaking it out. I'm still gonna keep moving until I get through that 100 reps. So at some point, it's going to burn a lot. But again, if you read that attached article, it's going to talk about some of the benefits of getting that pump in there, not just from a bodybuilding perspective, but really high repetition movements like face pulls and things like that. It also helps with connective tissue, put some blood in there. It's going to reinforce hopefully good movement patterns, because once you stop utilizing some of those smaller muscle groups, only the big strong ones get to do the work. 1, 2, 3, 4 things for the skill. Now we can talk about the workout. Workout's going to be simple in regards to movements. We have push-ups and a run. For the run, kind of like we did with the 200, step-wise, 100 meters is going to be about 100 big steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk from wherever you're doing your push-ups, 50 steps out. Then you're going to run 50 steps back. That's going to be 100 meters. So if you have 50 meters in either direction, 50 plus 50 is 100. But first we have some push-ups. So for our push-ups, we want that chest to touch the ground 3 times. So the bottom position of that push-up is here. This is not the bottom. Really keep those thighs off the floor. Keep engaged. Keep the hands right about where the armpits are. Elbows are going to be tucked in. Going to press up. Now, if you're lucky enough to be a level 3 athlete, doesn't begin with 12 push-ups. It begins with 8 clapping push-ups. Clapping push-up. We touch the ground. Whoa, the whole mat moved. And we're up. And we're up. So every time it should make a clapping noise. Even though it's only 8 reps, you know, it does kind of get exponentially tougher as you go through these moves. So 12 push-ups, 100-meter run for 12 minutes. Level 3, 8 clapping push-ups, 100-meter run. How many rounds can you get? We have to do this live with Ron Allen tomorrow. Had some YouTube issues. Think we've got them all resolved, but we're going to find out tomorrow. So thank you guys. See you soon.